A couple of weeks ago when we were in Weymouth for the World Cup, on the first day of racing, Tess got stuck in the foot strap and broke a couple of bones in her foot, 3 bones in her foot. So she's at home recovering at the moment. Yeah, Haylee didn't have anyone else to sail with either, so we thought we'd team up for this regatta and get some more time on the water.
We arrived at this event just a few days before so that we could get a few days on the water. We didn't really know how it would go against the other girls because we've never sailed together before, but we just took it each day as it came and tried to make sure it was as productive as possible and could build from the following day. So yeah, our event was pretty up and down, but I think it was a little bit expected, and we had some days that were much better than others. So I think all in all it was really productive, and we took something away from each day, which was the goal.
It's a couple more weeks until Tess is back in the water, so looking for anyone to sail with to keep me on the water. There's a few kids back at home, so I'll just jump out of the boat with them until Tess is ready and keep training in the gym and keep learning as much as possible. So I'm ready for when Tess is.
So this was the last event for us in Europe this year, the 49er Europeans, and after coming second in here, and I think we placed 6th in Weymouth, we were looking to try and get back on the podium this event. It was a tough event, very trying conditions, sailing out in the ocean, and you know, for most of the regatta we sailed really well. We got ourselves into the lead going into the final day, and unfortunately today we had a really bad day. We weren't, you know, making good decisions. We weren't pushing it to get out to the right-hand side of the course, which was favoured, and then just finding ourselves in the pack all the time. And when you're in the pack, it's always a difficult position to be in. You know, it was a high score for us today in all 3 races, and that dropped us off the podium. And you know, the way we sailed today, we didn't deserve to make the podium. So we've got a lot to look at. But you know, if you reflect on the event as a whole, I think it was really good for us to sail well here, all but the last day, and gives us a lot of confidence moving to Rio next month. So now we're here packing up all the boats. We've got boats going back to Australia, some equipment's staying in Europe for next year, and we're packing up 2 boats to send to Bermuda so we can do some training there when we're with Artemis. So there's a big logistical exercise going on at the moment, and we're also trying to get bits and pieces ready to go to Rio next month. So plenty of packing up. The Aussies are all pitching in and helping out, and for Goobs and I, we're on a plane tomorrow morning up to Portsmouth for the America's Cup World Series event. We've got to switch our minds from 49er sailing to America's Cup sailing tomorrow. We're doing that for 2 weeks, and then we've got to switch back in time for Rio.